perfect timing. I want to say thank you to the lady that sent me this unexpected gift. Thank you. Um, and also to the person that a month and a half ago or so, February, sent me another gift. It's perfect timing because I wanted to come back and post. I have some things to say considering the reality we find ourselves in. So I was thinking to come back anyway and make some new videos and so. Anyway, thank you. That's very, very lovely of you guys. Thank you. So I hope life finds you well. And this is what I want to talk about. I want to shift a little bit what I feel it's in the ether, especially now with this eclipse. My tripod is charging. Anyway, so I'm holding the phone in my hand. That's what I mean. So anyway, what I wanted to say is it is the perfect time in order to change the tide a little bit. We have to put in the ether the remembrance of who we are. We are creators, not reactors. For as long as we keep reacting, we're gonna keep having things to react to. So we have the capacity of changing the reality we find ourselves in, each individually. We have no business looking in someone else's backyard and changing, thinking we know better what should be there, regardless of how it looks. Life on this planet is not be all end all, is not everything we are. So we have to focus on things a little bit bigger than that. In the meantime, we also have to remember as creators to give benediction, to give blessing for that which we have. We have, by that, we show recognition that this is our creation. Only so we can change the tide. The collective situation and reality most find themselves into right now is because of forgetting that they create reality collectively and individually. So yeah, I was very much thinking that I have to come back, and because I've been following a number of truth channels and a number of other channels and so on, and it's quite disappointing to see the fear-mongering that's happening, the panic and blaming, and just the crazy that's happening is not necessary. And the way we change the tide is not by fighting chemtrails with vinegar, is not by pulling down governments or protesting on the streets or setting ourselves on fire. That's quite primitive. We have to understand that there is such thing as individual karma, that there are multiple realities at the same time. We are conscious of a certain reality right now because of our state of reaction. I said it a few years ago in one of two of the videos, a few videos, I said that you can choose to be creator or reactor. It is your choice. But understand, each choice, there is no perfect choice, but each choice comes with a set of circumstances that come thereafter. So as a reactor, you will have more and more to react to, and you will have to wait for a bigger and stronger Superman to save you. As a creator, you can bless and give benediction to that which you still have, and it starts there. If collectively the ether is fed with this new state of blessing and benediction rather than that of cursing and blame, we're going to change the tide. We all need to be aware that we have personal power. We have always had personal power. And rather than just thinking about it, or rather than fighting with the courts for our sovereign documented status, we can instead practice our sovereignty in every moment by giving grace. Giving grace means benediction, means, like the Bible said, evil is not what you put in your mouth, it is what comes out of your mouth. So that which feeds your mind and feeds your speech has to be controlled, has to be halted. I'm speaking German now. I'm learning German, so I'm mixing words. Anyway, it has to be stopped. So we have to be very aware what we let to run rampant in our thoughts, and especially what we speak with our words. Our words have to be have power and have to be a constant benediction, blessing. And you can start with the good that's in your private life. If you still have a bed to sleep in, if you still have your family, if you still have your body, if you still have air to breathe, if you can still breathe, if you can still eat, if you still have a plate of food, even if it's one plate of food a week, whatever it is, you have to recognize all of it is your creation. Only when we get to own our status as creators will we see a new reality. This collective reality that we are seeing before us right now is due to our blame and cursing. We curse the air we breathe, we curse the water we drink, we curse the butter we have, we curse the bread we have, everything we have, we are cursing it. We are literally giving in reactionary to a information feed that has sabotaging us and has taken us from our position as creators, has made us forget our position as creators. So if you want to change what you see before you, remind yourself every second, you are the creator of what you see. And how you change the tide is by speaking benediction, addiction of benevolence, good, positive. That which you don't want, just refuse the offer. That which you cannot refuse, bless it. I'm talking about gratitude at another level. Gratitude not as a supplicate third party that some greater God, greater good has bestowed upon you or not. No, I'm not talking about that. That's still reactionary. I'm not talking about gratitude in this archaic version. I'm talking about benediction and blessing. Only when one recognizes that they are the creator of their reality and acts accordingly, only then, when we infuse the ethers with this very thought, we create a new collective consciousness. With this new collective consciousness, will we see another reality. Until we do that, we are going to be perpetual victims to whatever flies around. So nothing can affect you unless you say so. Nothing can affect you unless you say so. Life in the body is not be all and all. You didn't give your breath. You don't breathe yourself. You didn't build your body. Your body is not yours. It's just something that's given to you for now. So don't focus at the life of the body as the be all and all, and start remembering and start promoting and putting in the ether the real truth. You are creator. You are all there is. Act accordingly. Declare your sovereignty by declaring recognition of that which is before you, whatever it is. If it's cancer, if it's death, if it's whatever, recognize it as your own doing. Recognize it as your own creation. Ignorance is no longer bliss. Okay? And playing ignorant and playing second fiddle and shotgun, it doesn't work anymore. Nothing enslaves you unless you give it power to. And how you reclaim your position is by blessing everything that's before you. When you cannot speak it, force yourself until you change your own personal tide. Force yourself to write it down. That you had a bed to sleep in, that you can charge your phone, that you have internet to watch this. Bless YouTube, bless your phone, bless technology, bless the person that still puts 3 things in your supermarket. Bless the NPC that makes it so that you still have power to charge your phone. Bless everything, everything. Look around you. Don't look over the fence in the neighbor's yard, in the other country's yard. First of all, you don't know how much of what you see is true. You don't know. Unless you're there, you don't know. Okay? So for that which you still have, if you don't want it to lessen, but to multiply, you have to give it benediction. This is very important. This is why I want to come back, and I'm gonna do a series in which I'm gonna press and I'm gonna infuse the ether with this concept until everybody starts remembering what they are. Only so we're gonna change the collective reality we're looking at. Blaming, taking this rat down, changing the other rat, fighting over which rat is better, that is stupidity. Okay? That is primitive thinking. That is slave thinking. That is reactionary thinking. That is not creator thinking. And we are built in the image of God. And that is so. That is not. And whatever you declare, the universe will prove you right. And what you declare with your mouth, with your words, with your thoughts. And if you do not take control over them, someone else will, gratefully, happily. So reclaim your throne and give benediction. Not gratitude, but recognize you still have a plate before you, you still have that, you still have the other, you still have the other, you still have the other. Not from the concept of it could be worse, but from the concept that this is my creation. I bless my creation. This is my creation. I bless my creation. Have you chosen where you were born? Have you chosen how your body looks? Have you chosen to breathe? It's all given to you. So you are how can I say, you are a spectator at your own life, in your own life, in your own body. There are many things for which you cannot take full conscious responsibility yet. But if you start by recognizing, whether you know it or not, that God had said, this is the truth in every religion, in every creed, that you are created in the image of God and you have powers, you have to activate those powers, you have to use them. And change will come. Change will come. But it has to start with each individual part of God, each individual element of God, to remember their sovereignty in the fact that they are created in the image of God. And that which comes out of your mouth, that which comes out of your thoughts, have to be used accordingly. So I want to again say thank you. Something must have moved you. That makes me very, very happy, because that's the intention that I have, to infiltrate. We are all antennas, and there is such thing as a critical mass, and collectively what we see happening is due to a particular state of mind of the critical mass. But this critical mass can be changed very, very easily by infiltrating the ether with a new thought, with a true thought, where you take your sovereign place on your throne and you bless and you benedict everything that's before you. You can only influence what you can influence. Accept that and understand the height of arrogance is to go and bitch and moan about things you don't really know, that you think the big God, the Creator, has done wrong. And you go to the same God to pray or to supplicate or to beg or to whatever for change. That is the height of arrogance. No one is asleep at the wheel. Everything is happening for a reason that is bigger than what you can see right now. And everyone can expand their perspective and their paradigm once they understand their part in this whole game. And this game can get a lot better when we all remember what we are. And how do we show that remembrance? By giving grace for that which we have created. By God separated the light from the dark, and he called it good. God has done that and that, and he called it good. That's what I mean. That's benediction. You've created whatever you've created, call it good. Start taking responsibility for that which is on your plate. Start understanding the government didn't do it to you, that didn't do it to you, it is your mind. Until that is fully comprehended and accepted, your reality won't change. So I'm going to continue to post. I'm going to come back and post. So again, thank you guys that have found me. I don't even know how you found me. Oh yeah, I comment on other truthers channels, so probably that. But yeah, thank you. And start with blessing that which is before you. Even if it's a glass of water that you can still drink, even if it's a cup of tea, even if it's the fact that you can drink it, even if it's that you have internet to hear this, Bless YouTube, bless the internet, bless technology, bless the people that make everything possible. Bless the fact that someone picks up your trash. Bless the fact that your toilet functions. Bless the fact that you turn on the tap and there is water. Bless your creation as is, and more will be added to you. Thank you again.